Welcome back. You're watching Today, and it will soon be illegal to buy booze in Limpopo after midnight. The province is introducing new liquor laws which will impose this curfew. The Limpopo Artist Movement is not happy, saying it will affect their income. It says there were no consultations and is now calling to saying that the move is oppressive. The movement's chairperson, Mphoza Mashabela, joins us this afternoon to discuss this further. Mpho, thank you very much for your time. And interestingly, you say that you, as a movement or as those living and working in Limpopo, weren't consulted about the imposition of this particular curfew. And yet we had the MEC yesterday indicating that there were various consultation processes that happened that led to the decision that has now been made. Tell us a little bit about that grievance that you have as a movement to say, well, as people who actually contribute to the provincial economy, we actually weren't consulted about this curfew.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. No one consulted us. We are very disappointed with the ruling. As the movement, we received a complaint from our members across the province. We had an urgent meeting as the province. So our members are not happy. This is a very disturbing issue. Remember, some few years back, we were encountering COVID-19 problems. So we were now happy that summer is just around the corner. Our members will be able to work overtime, will be able to make income. So we engaged with the MEC. So we are going to meet this coming Wednesday. So we are not happy with their decision.
So you're saying you're going to be meeting with the MEC and I suppose various stakeholders that are directly linked to this particular curfew. What message is it that you're hoping to communicate with the MEC if he insists, or if the department rather insists that a curfew should be implemented? What kind of compromise or conversation are you willing to have with the department around this?
Look, as the province, we know that we do have two main festivals. We have Maruda festivals that is under the economic of development. We have Mapungube festival. So it's very clear, not everyone can benefit. Those two festivals happens once in a year. So these taverns owners, or I can even call them promoters, these people are creating jobs for our members. Our members are self-employed. Those people are benefiting from these tavern owners or these promoters. So the department must try to listen to our members, must try to listen to us, because next year we are going to the elections. So otherwise, come next year, so the artists will not go in to vote. So we think our government will listen to us. I can't say we're not going to vote now, but it's not easy. It's not easy, and we really don't like what they are doing. But let's just wait for Wednesday, and then we'll come and give you the feedback.
In your view, as the Limpopo Artist Movement, I mean, it is a valid concern that has been raised that GBV, femicide, all sorts of crime is very bad in the province, and it happens at certain times of the day or night. Would you agree that there is a problem? And as a movement, what would you say are some of the alternative ways in which to deal with that problem?
My leadership, you can agree with me. You can't compare Limpopo with Gauteng. You can't compare Limpopo with KZN and some other province due to violence. So we are very disturbed because we are working with police. We do have some programs that we have created. We do acknowledge that there are some GBV. But GBV that they are taking place in our province, they are very low. You cannot compare them with other provinces like Gauteng. So why us as Limpopo? Why can't we come with some other programs too that can reduce those GBV? We are not saying that we are not supporting we are working together with the subs. We are working together with our department, but the department, what they are saying, are they saying you must go and commit GBV around 10 or around 12? Because even GBV, those things are happening during the day. So I think it's better to sit down and come up with some programs that will reduce GBV. The police, they must go out and do their work. So the police of this province are now shifting the blame. The MEC of Economic Development is also shifting the blame to us as the industry. We cannot tolerate such things to happen in our province. We want our artists to go and work. We want our artists to enjoy the freedom. This thing is like we are in apartheid government. There's no way you can even ban artists to go and perform at 2 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, they must give us money. They must give us subsidy.
Yes, and of course, these are conversations you'll be having this Wednesday, and we will be catching up with you, Mr. Mphoza Mashabela, who's the chairperson of the Limpopo Artist Movement there, raising some serious concerns around the implications that this curfew that is set to be implemented in Limpopo, where alcohol can no longer be sold after midnight, will have an impact on the performance arts industry in the province. And of course, jobs and livelihoods being impacted there as well.